Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Inoma and welcome to our Wuhan coronavirus lockdown fest. We are going to react to Chris Ria and the song is Road to Hell. Road to Hell if you step out of your house without your mask on. Isn't that right?
And without maintaining a decent distance between you yourself and anyone else you may be forced to interact with. Social distancing is the key here. We just get news every single day about people who've got it just because they speak too much when they're outside. So they speak too much and they're close enough for their spit to go onto the other person's face and for the virus to enter their nose and mouth or something like that. But no one really knows how it's spreading, but they are speaking. They have their mask on, but they're still getting infected every single day. Let's get started. Chris Ria, Road to Hell. It's not my first time listen. Let's see what Kirti has to say about it.
Yeah.
Mostly about it's her review.
Stood still on a highway. I saw a woman by the side of the road with a face that I knew like my own, reflected in my window. Well, she walked up to my quarter light and she bent down real slow. A fearful pressure paralyzed me in my shadows. She said, son, what are you doing here? My fear for you has turned me in my grave. I said, Mama, I come to the valley of the rich, myself to sell. She said, son, this is the road to hell. On your journey across the wilderness, from the desert to the well, you have strayed upon the motorway to hell.
this is what is called upper crust of the upper crust that you use. This is musically, vocally, and even lyrically. On all three fronts, this is what is called top notch. This is what is called the best, the cream layer of everything, of the music. Wow. You have to be mind blown after listening to this. In the middle of it, you don't know what exactly is happening with you. That kind of effect on a person, it was enthralling. This was engaging throughout. It hooks you in and it does not release you until the song is over.
Any thoughts about his voice and that guitar?
I think anything I say about all my adjectives and all the things that I say about it will be flat in front of what we just witnessed, what we just heard. You have heard it, you said, right?
I have heard
This
it.
is my first time.
It's
I
been
can't
years.
believe it, what we just heard.
I heard it last maybe 10 to 15 years ago.
Okay.
I mean, I don't even remember when I've heard it, but I'm assuming it's not in the last 10 years. Any thoughts about
this is when I say music, when someone creates music, it has to reflect the passion, it has to reflect the sincerity, it has to reflect how much it means to that person when you make music. Little bit here and there, and you can get a masterpiece like this out there. This is classic, this is masterpiece, this is whatever is in the best league. This is all. This is an example for other songs. You create an example for others out there. These are the music, and this is the kind of music that gets the best of the reactions from both of us, and probably can get best reactions from most people, because the music requires that kind of reaction. You don't have to fake it, you don't have to justify it. The music itself speaks louder than anybody else can defend it.
Although it's not directly relevant or related to the Wuhan coronavirus pandemic, don't you think that certain lines and parts of this song apply to what's going on in the world right now?
Almost everything applies to the world, whether now, whether yesterday, and also will be tomorrow. It is that kind of timeless lyric writing, a timeless way of making music. I like the way he sang the song, the opening of the song with his heavy voice. Wow, and then that continues right till the end of the song. There was no moment you can say, oh, he didn't get that. There is no moment anybody can spot that he didn't get that right.
Yeah.
You just can't get that kind of a thing in the entire song. There is no off moment in the entire song, and the music, wow, it gets better and better as you listen to it. Lyrically, there is something, most of the population of the world makes themselves believe that they are unique in some way or the other. That's a competition people have, whether it is the young people or even in the older generations. There is one thing that people like to flaunt, they like to boast about, they like to almost make it a point each time, that how unique I am compared to everybody else around me. How different I am. I'm not like the others. I'm not part of the race, and I'm not, the rat race and this, and I'm not part of the crowd. I am different. I am unique. I stand up alone. I'm this and I'm that. All those things are used by people to boast about themselves and how different they are. But at the same time, as a management background person, and I see all the companies taking advantage of the fact that people aren't really indifferent. People are always the same. And they follow the same kind of things what others do. They kind of copy like monkeys, the 100 monkey principle. Like monkeys, they keep copying each other. And why do they boast about that? I don't care what people say. Even if people are judgmental, I'm not judgmental, and don't judge me because I'm different and this and that. But eventually, if you analyze the way companies sell their products, don't we all buy the same kind of products almost every day? The cell phone brands, who are they selling to? If everybody is unique to themselves and they have unique identity, who are they selling the same brand to billions of people on this planet? Where are those unique people then? When we keep following each other and we keep imitating and copying each other's choices, how different are we then? We aren't really different. We are just following each other, we are just copying each other. It's about choices that we make in life. And the song is stressing about that. Do you want to choose the road to hell? I like the intro when the lady comes. She bends near his car.
Yeah, she's like
and
a
tells
guardian
him,
angel.
yeah. So out of nowhere, this angel comes and warns you about what you are about to get into. You don't get these warnings most of the times, and you don't get it in real life for sure. Maybe sometimes people get, but they don't even notice it. They didn't even care enough for it. But there are guardian angels all over the place. If you only paid heed to what it said or what it meant.
One of the things we often do, which is a crazy thing to do, we elect the wrong guardian angels for ourselves. And I'm not talking about leaders only. I'm not talking about presidents, but I'm talking in general. We kind of select or nominate the wrong guardian angels for ourselves.
Yeah.
And therein lies most of the problem.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess on that note we'll end this reaction. Definitely check out our Patreon page to learn more about Kirti as well as our channel. The link is in the description box of the video below. Goodbye.